Part 5. How to determine or calculate the molarity of vitamin C. Vitamin C is our dependent variable. Okay, so that's why the next thing that we need to do is we need to find the molarity of or the concentration of the vitamin C. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do, we need to make sure all the headings are correct. So first, the title, Table 1.3, the effect of temperature. Oh, that odd. So it's wrong. So we can copy paste the independent variable and also the dependent. Now, in the third table in here, we cannot use volume NaOH. Why? Because we have already used the vitamin C. So we can let me give you something first, yeah. So we need to use the actual or the final dependent variable, which is vitamin C, to the vitamin C concentration. Remember, yeah, in this table, because we are going to measure the concentration, so we don't need to put the NaOH, but we can put directly our concentration, our actual dependent variable. Okay, so that's the third column, molarity of hydrochloric acid. Now, this one we need to change, not hydrochloric acid, but vitamin C. Concentration and molarity are equals. Now, I don't want to go to the table first. I will go to the calculation, okay? The sample calculation. Okay, so I will draw. So this is 3.3. Determine the concentration of vitamin C. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is you need to draw the chemical reaction. So you can go to step number 1. Now, we have the chemical reaction in here. We can just we can just directly copy paste, but I don't know if it is work. Oh, it works, but it will be better. Yeah, it's up to you. You can copy paste or draw. For me, I prefer to draw it. So plus NaOH equals NaC2H3O2. But how do you find the chemical reaction? If you are master enough, you can make it. But if you do not, you can search. So this is the vitamin C, or we call it ascorbic acid. And then this is the base, which is sodium hydroxide. Okay, this is the known solution. And then this is the unknown solution. Okay, to determine the concentration of ascorbic acid, we can use two methods. But for me, I prefer to use only the second method, which is using the formula. What is the formula? Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't forget to put the formula first. Formula X1 M1 V1 X2 M2 V2. Okay, so the next one is the sample. Now, this one, especially for the sample, I need to mention, like in the average, I need to mention for which variables, for which variation, 0, 10, or so and so on. Oh, for me, I just want to take 0. So I will put the variation from 0 grams. Variation from 0 grams. Okay, and after that, we can determine. Oh, x1 is acid, x2 is base. Okay, x1. Can we calculate how many hydrogen in here or only one? So I will put 1 times the molarity. That's the one that we are going to find. Volume. Nah, to determine how many milliliter of volume of ascorbic acid, that belongs to the volume of sample. So we put a little bit in here. Volume sample. How do we know? We can go back to our raw data and take a look in our text box. How many milliliter of sample that we are going to use? Oh, 10 milliliter. Okay, remember ya, 10 milliliter. Okay, for every trial, and it's diluted 10 times. Okay, so it's diluted 10 times. Okay, diluted, so it means has been diluted. Okay, has been diluted. So we need to put wait a minute. We need to put, go back, we need to put 10 and then equals x2 is the OH. Oh, it's only one. Any volume sample. Okay, and then multiply the concentration. Sorry, it's lagi. Okay, so the concentration, oh sorry yeah, so the concentration of NaOH is 0.1. Take a look, this is 0.1 yeah, because we use 0.1, or we can see from here 0.1 NaOH. So we can go down again. I'm so sorry because the screen is laggy. So this is 10 and equals, so this is volume sample, and then 1 multiply with 0.1. Now this one, volume NaOH average. Now if you take a look, the volume NaOH average, so we can take a look, oh, because we are going to use the 0, so that's why it's 45.60. Okay, so we can multiply with 40, I forget, 45.6. So it's 45.6. Okay, let's calculate first. So it's 10 and then 4.56. So M equals 4.56 divided by 10 equals 0.456. Now because it is diluted, yeah, has been diluted 10 times. Be careful, yeah, 10 times. So it means you need to multiply by 10. So it becomes 4.56 molarity. So that's the way you can get it. So we get 4.56 molarity. Okay, now how to put in the table? It's very easy. Okay, so you just copy paste, you can calculate manually one by one and then put it there, or for me I can calculate using the formula. Okay, so take a look. If I want to find the molarity, so it means 4.56. Nah, 4.56 itu can be produced from the molarity of the NaOH multiplied with the volume average for NaOH. So we can put equals in the bracket, what is the molarity? 0.1. Okay, and then multiply, we need to put star. Remember, take a look, we need to put star like this, and then go to the average. Now this is the average, right? So just click it. Now, and then you just close the bracket. Divided with, now take a look, divided with what, Pak? Okay, 10. 10 is the volume. Oh, 10 is the volume of the sample, and then multiply with 1. 1 is the valence, the amount of hydrogen. So we just put 10. Okay, so after that we can enter. Nah, 0.46. Pak, it's supposed to be 4.56. Yeah, this is after dilution. Ini has been diluted 10 times. Okay, now we can put additional column here. Okay, we can put additional column here to make sure that the molarity vitamin C yang samples. Okay, could be maybe I can copy and then copy paste in here. So we got the new. You don't need to worry. I will provide the final table for you, so you can just directly find it later. You don't need to add some columns and so on. So the next one, we can put the molarity of vitamin C into sample or pure sample. Okay, we can mention like this. Sorry. Okay, don't worry, I will give you the table for you. Now, because the pure sample, oh, wait a minute. We can just go to the corner and then drag. And it will produce all the molarity. So without you calculate manually, you can produce all of them automatically. Now, for the molarity vitamin C for the pure sample, we can just directly multiply with 10 because we diluted before with 10 times. So we just click the molarity of vitamin C has been diluted by 10 times, and then multiply by 10 and then enter. So we got right now the pure molarity. Okay, that's the pure molarity of vitamin C. Thank you.